back on the LAFC game. What are your just overall thoughts on how it went, and what are you guys looking to adjust going into the San Jose game?
Well, obviously we're playing a different opponent on Wednesday, so we have to shift our focus really fast. But this league is so funny. I mean, LAFC loses to Vancouver midweek. Vancouver beats us or ties us. Then we get bullied around against LAFC. This league is so funny. But in a week we have our chance to really show that it was a fluke game and that we can compete against the best of the best. The reality is we're still in third place. We're still pretty high up in the standings, and you know, you have games like that within the league, and it's just part of MLS, part of soccer.
When you have to deal with the squad rotation that you guys are going through right now, what are the keys to dealing with that and staying gelled even though you're kind of having guys go in and out?
Well, taking care of your body is number one. Obviously, it's tough to switch the lineup up. You know, every other game. We had a pretty consistent lineup the first 4 or 5 games, and now with the forward situation, you know, Jordan slotting in, it makes things difficult because in preseason we practice as if we were going to have our 2 strikers, as if we were going to have all these guys present in every game. So makes life difficult, but this is footy for you. You need to prepare for the unexpected and try to deal with adversity. We have a tough game coming up against a really good San Jose side that played extremely well against Kansas City, so we're going to need every single body that we have.
When you lose a game like this, does it make it perhaps a little easier to focus on areas of improvement rather than when you're winning all these games where sometimes you might be getting away with stuff and not notice it that much?
For sure, you look at film a little bit deeper when you lose, because there were obviously a ton of errors on our side, on our part, things that we can get better on. When we win, you kind of lose sight of what we can get better at because we are gaining 3 points and because we won the game. So yes, of course, but good teams find ways to get better even when we win. So hopefully we can do that. But look, we have a tough side on Wednesday.
What did you personally take away from that loss? What area stands out in your head?
Well, I thought in the midfield in particular, we couldn't get any pressure. I felt like we were overloaded. At times when we would press the midfield, there was another guy behind us waiting for the pass. So just getting pressure on those guys. You know, obviously every soccer player can tell you if you don't put any pressure on them, then they're going to look good. So in the end, I think it was just about pressure.
Cristian, were you surprised about the score, 4-1, having players on the LA side that they were pretty dynamic and fast in the attack?
Yeah, they were a good side. They played really good football, especially in the midfield. They turn really well. They're very dynamic. The one thing I would say is we were 2-1. We were still in the game at some point. We were putting pressure on them, and then all of a sudden we get scored on and then scored on again. I think the timing of the goals really hurt us. You know, obviously I think they played extremely well. They played much better than us. They deserved to win. But in the end, it was still a 2-1 game. We can still squeak out a tie or a win if we were better on the day.
¿Cómo cambiar la mentalidad pensando que tienen que jugar otra vez el domingo, pero mañana hay otro encuentro?
Pues difícil enfocarse en San José porque perdimos así tan grave, pero también San José ganaron 4-1 contra Kansas City y pues estamos encontrando un equipo que se está formando muy bien. San José juega bastante bien, presionan bien y para mí, porque anda muy bien, se hace un poquito más fácil cambiar el enfoque contra San José.
Cristian, fue un equipo, ha sido el partido más difícil en lo que va de la temporada.
¿El de San José o
el de LA?
De Los Ángeles? Sí, pues sí. Un equipazo en Los Ángeles. y también salir afuera de casa siempre se va a hacer difícil, pero ellos jugaron bastante bien. Es un equipo que tienen 2-3 jugadores que pueden ser titulares en otros equipos de la banca y bueno, encontramos un equipo que estaba muy bien en ese día.
¿Qué fue lo más difícil en este partido, futbolísticamente hablando?
Pues para mí fue el presión. Nosotros no pudimos presionar a los mediocampistas, ellos podían girar y pasar a todos los jugadores atrás de nosotros, atacando. Ellos estaban muy listos, muy limpio, muy fácil, encontraron la pelota, pero para mí en momentos hicimos bien contra Carlos Vela, pero el resto del equipo hizo muy bien.
¿Mentalmente les afectaba el hecho de saber que no tenían a sus catilleros listos, a Raúl Ruidíaz, a Bruin?
Mentalmente sí, pues preparando para el juego sin nuestros dos delanteros se hace difícil, pero también nosotros tenemos a Jordan que él puede jugar arriba, pero sí, sin Will, sin Raúl, se hace mucho más difícil sin Chad. Pero así es el fútbol y se tiene que preparar para este juego pues sin ellos.
Y como el partido contra San José el día de mañana, ¿cómo, ya Carolina te preguntaba cómo cambiar el chip, pero cómo ven este partido para el día de mañana?
Para mí se tiene que ganar. Un equipo que anda bien ahorita, pero si andamos jugando bien en nuestro momento en casa se tiene que ganar, pero si se pierde se pone mucho más difícil la semana, especialmente con el presión contra Los Ángeles.